with Chrissy Teigen on the after show. That was a fun surprise, wasn't it?
I honestly, I don't know. I get so excited. I saw Mauricio at like Il Pastel the other day, and I lost my mind.
That's
I'm like still very excited to see everybody.
Okay, we have a lot of viewer questions for you. Well, before we get to them, I'm wondering, one of my favorite things that happened with you on Twitter was actually not that long ago, and that is that Judge Jeanine posted a picture of herself in the Hamptons, and there was an image of you topless on her cell phone in front of her in the picture. Did we ever figure out why that happened? Like why she was looking at a picture of you topless?
No, and that's why I love it so much. I often love things with like zero context and zero explanation. And I think it made me so happy that it was just because we have mutual friends.
You and Judge Jeanine?
I heard that, yes. And honestly, I was thrilled. So happy.
That is really funny. Carly B said, since you've defended Meghan Markle in the press a few times recently, have the two of you been able to personally connect now that she lives in California? I totally ship that future friendship.
Yeah, she's been so kind to me ever since we connected. She had written me about baby Jack and loss, but yeah, she is really wonderful and so kind and just as kind as everyone says she is, and that's why you look at everything and you're like, my God, what is absolutely wrong with people where they have to make this person out to be so malicious or so crazy, when it's just as simple as them being as kind as everybody says they are. So, yeah, she's a really wonderful person.
That's great. Did you speak to her after the Oprah interview, the big Oprah interview?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I mean, how lucky are you that you have a way to get to her and you could call her and be like, girl, we need to talk about that interview.
I mean, I think when I ended up watching it, it was like, holy shit, like this is big. But I had also I waited a long time to watch it. And so I'd already heard so much about it by the time that I got to it. But yeah, it is, very eye-opening.
Did she give you extra tea when you talked to her?
Extra tea? No, I think she's been she's been very open about what she's been open with, and I think honestly her truth has been her truth since the very beginning. So I didn't get any extra.
Danny Pellegrino tweeted, since you said last season of Housewives of Orange County got too mean, what would you like to see happen next season, or who would you like to see back?
Oh God, first of all, Danny Pellegrino is so funny. Jessica, his Instagram makes me so happy. It's right, guys. It's
so funny,
hysterical.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought that Orange County got really, really dark, and not in a happy way. It made me feel uncomfortable and weird. To see people going through a sobriety journey,
yes,
and to see people tear it down, and then I don't know. It was a lot. Felt rough.
It was a lot.
Didn't feel fun. With Tamra and Vicky, the fights always felt very juvenile and silly,
right.
But these felt really dark and embedded in the core. It felt weird.
Yeah. Well, we're working on it. Chrissy,
I'm telling you, I'll take it. If I have to move to OC, I will take it.
There you go. Now this is the kind of this is the dedication I was looking for. Mallory has a question too. Go ahead, Mallory.
Hey, Andy. Hey, Chrissy. Hi. Fellow Sagittarius here, so love that. My question for Chrissy is going to be, what is the craziest thing that went down at that Hulu shoot that you hosted to promote reality TV with all those Bravo stars?
No, I will say, like, all the Atlanta girls were so cool. I was so surprised because they ended up being the coolest. And then, and this happened that way when I hosted this ill-fated talk show with Tyra Banks, and it was all this was always the case. It was the people that were the least famous had the biggest attitudes, like, and so the least famous of the franchises were the most attitudey, I found.
That's what always happens. Sarah B texted and said, your openness and honesty on social media is always so refreshing. What did you feel about the recent Kardashian news about the unfiltered and beautiful picture of Khloe?
God, honestly, I went like a million different ways in it, and I actually ended up talking about it in therapy, oddly enough, because like of my own body insecurity issues and what celebrities have done to people in distorting their image of what a real human body looks like. And you get frustrated because I look at Khloe, and of course I'm like, you're so beautiful, you're so strong, like, and the change that she's made to her body, she's so proud of, and everybody's so proud of, and you want someone to be like, fuck yes, like, this is my body, in any light. And so, like, at the same time, I'm like, my God, like, anyone's able to say and have any kind of portrayal of their body that they want the people to see. If she didn't want that photo to be out, she didn't want that photo to be out, and that's fine too.
Yeah.
I think there can be two truths, and I think the internet often forgets that there's two truths in things. They can't possibly believe that someone would not want this photo out, but also be proud of that photo.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know that if something like that had happened to me, like, I would want people to know that, like, this is a strong, powerful photo of myself, and I'm proud of it. So yeah, it's just, I have like body image issues that, like, it'll go down in history the negative things I have thought of myself when I should have thought of myself. That's powerful. So
that's so upsetting to hear.
I know, but it's what we've done to ourselves, though, and it's like, it's just something that, like, I try to work through every day, and it's the industry that I've been in for so long.
Yeah.
And so all you can do is hope for other people to not have to go through this. So I'm willing to go through this bullshit and to show off my body in any way I can for other people to feel better about theirs.
That's great. Well, I'll tell you what.
We feel you.
I will tell you this. Your food, changing gears, on Instagram looks, it is so incredible, the food that you cook and post. I love, and I'm like, I'm not a foodie. I just follow you on Instagram, and I like, I go crazy every time you're cooking on Instagram with your mom.
That's why the balance is so hard. The balance of everything, loving food so much, but thinking about it so much, and also caring about your body. Like, the cycle of it it's torturous and it's insane, and I do not know how I would do it without therapy.
Yeah.
Like, I often, I'm like, Padma, tell me how you do this.
Right.
Because this love for it is hard.
Yeah. Wow. Well, we are going to leave it there. Chrissy Teigen, we love you so much. For more information about Fertility Out Loud, you can go to fertilityoutloud.com. Thank you for hanging out with us from the Maldives. Give John my love tonight. Give him a little help when you get in bed tonight. Lots of love. We'll see you next time, Chrissy, hopefully in person. For more, click around BravoTV.com. Thanks for watching. Watch more clips here and subscribe to our channel here. See ya.